That's
Good exercise for my stomach. Okay.
okay. All right, girls, we are, I think, recording. Yes, we're recording. Hopefully, Michelle can get on here. Hello, everybody. All right, recording. Yes, we're recording. Okay. Um, Thanks for being flexible tonight. I actually tried to call Mellow Mushroom and I'm getting like a really weird recording. So it's like, yeah, leave a message for me. And I'm like, that doesn't sound like a business. So I don't know. I'm gonna have to call them back afterwards and just let them know we weren't a no-show. I was just trying to call them. So Phil broke his toe on
Um,
Friday. So tomorrow at 8 o'clock in Chesterfield, we have an appointment with a surgeon.
mm,
I hope he doesn't have to have it operated on, but I want it to heal correctly.
yeah.
That's his frozen leg, his ankle that's like a
Oh.
ankle, from yeah. So that's probably one reason why he fell. All right. So let's get started with high sales count up. If you sold product, give us happy hands. Yay. Look at all this. All right. How about $100? Woo. Lars got okay. 200, 200, 300. Well, Lily, why are your hands not up? That's this week?
Wait, I thought it was last week.
It's for last week. Yeah. Okay. So you're on this week. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. 300. Beth, are you down? I can't tell.
I think she is.
Type it in the chat, Beth. You know how to do the chat down there? Type it there. All right. So Cheryl's getting tired of having her arm up. Okay. 300, 400, Cheryl, 500, 600, 700, 800, $900.
Wow.
778.
Oh, 778. Okay.
Wow.
Oh, and Beth did 304. Okay.
Mhm.
All right. Well, tell us how you did 778.
I got a new customer that was probably about half of that. And then my gifted grandparent, all that money's rolling in.
Good.
And reorders.
All
Yep.
right. So your gift to grandparent, can you just reiterate about that for the people that are on, not here because people are doing it, but somebody just talk about what you're doing and Beth can't do it. But did you actually go to the place and find out how many seniors?
I just call them because this will be my third year doing it. And I just say, what's your census right now? And
Mhm.
then that's the goal I shoot for. So I didn't hit it last year, but that's okay. She's like, we can work around that because they've got different halls and stuff where it sounds mean, but where people won't know who did and didn't get a gift kind of thing.
Oh, yeah.
And they
Mhm.
base it on like people that never have visitors
Right.
or um the dementia area or something like that that they won't know. But I was like, oh, I'm still sad that I didn't do it. But she's like, no, it's great. We love what you can do. So
Right.
yeah.
Absolutely. Well, when are you done with it or are you?
Oh no, I just started it
Oh,
Friday.
okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yep.
Well, congratulations. When we meet on the 10th, you have a prize.
Okay.
Okay. And
Thank you.
everybody give a big smile in the camera. I'm going to take a screenshot.
Uh-oh.
Smile. Ready? One, two. Oh, Cheryl. One, two, three. Here we go. Michelle, look up. Okay, got it. Okay. All right. Love it. All right. So, am I frozen?
You're in and out. Now you are.
Yeah, in and out. Yeah.
That
Mouth.
did that earlier today, and I do not know why because we have really good Wi-Fi, so I don't know. Okay, so before everybody like registers for Jill's thing in January on the 10th, I just got a text message from Heather McKinney, who's over in O'Fallon, Illinois. And this would not require a sleepover, a hotel, gas, really just going over there. It's less than an hour away, and it would be $16. It includes food, breakfast, like muffins and drinks and stuff like that. And I feel like we could get more unit members to go there because it's more local than, the expense of going to Jill's. Because I love Jill, but you have to remember that then in March, we're going to be going down to the Mary Kay convention in St. Charles. And possibly you might want to spend the night there or not, because we all live right there, so we don't have to do that. But um, yeah. So what did you already register? No. Okay. Because I was talking to Nancy today and she goes, I said, well, this just came down the pike. And is everybody in favor of just going more local? Raise your hand. Okay. All right. Well, that's a unanimous. Okay. All right. That makes it
What day
easy.
is that on?
It is on the 10th of
It's
January.
still the 10th? Okay.
Same day. Okay. Now here's the deal.
Saturday.
It's $16 and there's only 50 spots. So the first 50. So I need you to Venmo me. Uh, sorry, my eyelash is coming off. As soon as you can. Um, and then I'll just keep getting it over to Heather. I'll just send it to her. It'll be a tax deduction. Um, but yeah, so as soon as you can, really, really, really would like to have a big group there and kick off the new year. So awesome. It's always nice to go. Yes. Unmute yourself.
What time do we have to be there?
She sent us an email and I haven't, I'm asking you to unmute there.
Like nine?
I would say that it's probably 8:30 or, 9 at the latest until 2-ish, something like that. Did you have a question, Michelle?
You just answered it. I was
Oh,
going to ask what the time was, 8:30 to around
guys,
2.
hang on one second. I can see if she sent it. She said the emails. Ah, there it is. Okay. January Jumpstart, get fired up. It is $16, limited to 50 people. Um, oh, okay. 9 a.m. to 1. That's right, because we're not feeding you lunch, because that would be more money. So, yeah. All right. But she wants us to all go through your director to, where are you at? There you are. Okay.
And where is it again, Kim?
It's over in Illinois.
Fallon, Illinois.
Thanks, Beth. She just Venmo me. I like that. All right, just get it done. Okay, but I like that, and I like that for your future team members that you're going to recruit in the next 2 weeks because recruiting is just going to fly. I mean, it's going to be out of control, you guys. People are going to jump into the Mary Kay bandwagon for sure. You need to be asking people because money is to be made. Right now, people are being laid off or not even getting checks. Several directors, they're supplementing their, husband's income because their husband is you cannot move a video while someone's has their hand raised. Oh, sorry, Laura. Okay. Oh no, your hand was still up. Okay. But anyway, so that's the thing is that people need money right now. And then the holidays is like the worst time of year for, a governmental freeze. So people, you need to like not play on that, but what I mean, our job is to help people to understand what we do and that we can offer because somebody's always going to be washing their face. Somebody's always going to be needing lipstick. Their liner is done. They need some liner, right? Okay. So, let's do that. All right. So I'm going to feature Lily right now because see if I can find you. Well, unmute so that you come up here. Some reason. There we go. Spotlight. There she is. Okay. So can you share with everybody some of your success already from the skincare trials? And look at her little sign in the background.
Yeah, wait, let me get it. Let me get it.
What's it say?
It says, I love Alec.
Oh,
And then my brother said, you happy. And he put that at the bottom.
oh, I love it. Oh, because you went home and got it.
Yeah. Yeah. It was in my pack, like my next order I made.
Yeah, that's nice. Okay.
Yeah. So after Susan spoke at Fall Advance, I decided I wanted to do like the skincare trials, and I basically just like followed her boards, like the scrolling ones that she sent us, and I texted about 50 people, or it was more than that, but 50 people responded saying that like they wanted in to the trial. And then it was like $8 to $10 a person, depending on how far like it had to ship. So I sent them all their samples that were all in like the boards. Um, and then I basically just like sent them texts every day reminding them of like what they needed to do. And I've gotten really good feedback off of it. I ran it for 5 days, which was like I felt the best price because I didn't want to pay like $15 for just samples because that was really expensive. So I put like $300 into it, and then I sold right under like 700. So it was actually really nice. And people really liked it. I made a graphic with like their feedback, and
I saw
on
that.
the fifth day I sent them like a Google survey I made, and it was just like really short. It was shorter than Susan's because I felt like hers was a little like felt like it was a little lengthy and people like wouldn't want to fill that out. So I thought about what I would fill out like willingly without being too like pryy for information. And it worked out really well. So yeah.
Did some people just use it and then not buy?
Yeah. Yeah.
And did they say in the future? Did they say keep
Um,
with me?
some of the girls, so like a lot of the girls I texted were like either friends from like college right now or like friends from high school. So they don't have like full-time jobs. But everybody that had like a full-time job that I texted bought something, and it would average to about like 50, I'd say, between everyone that bought. Um, so yeah.
Okay, will you share your document? I have been doing it too.
Hmm. Okay, Beth, what document do you want?
You mean the one that sh the Google form, Beth? I liked how you did that. How did you do that little picolage or that little thing? Is that on?
Um, the testimonials. I did it on Canva.
Oh, so you just Googled what?
I just Googled like testimonials, and then basically like everybody I had them put in the survey. It was like any feedback you want to share to improve this experience because like I don't want them to like not like it. So it was like either they didn't say anything or they said something good, and then I was like, okay, this is like validating. So then I would like write that on the testimonial.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Okay. Okay, awesome. That's so good. I'm so excited that I'm very proud of you for just taking that idea from the event and running with it.
Yeah.
So
It went well.
you can text it to that group or and then I'll put it on our Facebook page. Um,
Okay.
and re-put Susan's boards on there and everything. Boards are free. I think you get one board free, so this would be the board to get for free.
Hmm.
So I do the paid version so that I have a lot of different documents and stuff like that. All right, so I am going to remove you from the spotlight. Um, but I am very excited about that. And Beth, you said that you've been sending them out. Okay. Let's see if you can unmute. I'm just going to try. We'll see if you're going to talk cartoon to us. Yeah, okay. Yeah, helium over there, don't you? Okay. We've heard this mouse before, and now it got inside of her. Okay. We'll just mute you. If you want to text anything and type it in the chat, and then I'll try to remember to read it, okay? Oh my goodness. All right. So the skincare trial is awesome. The virtual world is opening up, you guys. And I have spent really 3 good weeks working really hard to help our unit and my A team to grow their business virtually with the spa suites. I want to explain it a little bit more and have you understand we have now added a fifth room for our spa suites. So we have skincare, which they will hear about the repair set, but they can use any skincare they want. You can mail it to them ahead of time, or they can just come on the first time and hear it QVC style. The way that we have it booked is that they will want to come to all the other events. We changed it up a little bit. When they've come to 5 events, they get a free brush set from you. I mean, if you had somebody on 5 times, that's 5 hours of their life they gave to you. And guess what they're going to do? They're going to buy. So they're not going to come on and just sit there for 5 hours and do this unless, you know what I'm saying? So it's going to cost you 30, wholesale, but I really believe that you're going to make quite a bit of money. Before we had it that they would get that if they get the $199 color set, that they would get the brush set free. And I just said, then we're not going to make any money then, because you're only making $100 off the 199 and then you're giving 30 away. So you only made $60. So I don't want you to do that. So I feel like just a nice little discount is going to get them to buy. So that's one thing I want to talk to you about is get really working the spa suites. We'll redo the invitation. And then this Thursday, if you have not come on to watch it, you need to come on and watch it. We have also added a suite for consultants to be power booking at the same time. So Joanne's been on almost all of them. And it's good for her to come on because one, she's learning a lot more product knowledge, right, Joanne? Um, and she's just, participating for the team. And, I just think the product knowledge is really great there. But also, the more you come on, the more you're going to learn. And if you're up to it and you want to grow more, you could be one of the teachers. I'm not saying you have to, Joanne. I'm just like making it. Um, okay, so that's one thing. But also, what we're going to do is we are going to, thank you, Cheryl. Um, we're going to have where, let's say everybody comes on to the Zoom at 7, and then it's time for their guests to go into the breakout rooms, okay, that they go into. And then if you didn't have guests, or if you do have guests, you can choose to go follow your guest and listen along. Or if your guest didn't show and you're like, gosh darn it, I'm really ticked off, okay, my guest didn't show. You're going to stay in that room, and then it's going to be called the executive suites. Executive, because we're going to challenge you to text while you're waiting. And then we're going to give you a prize for staying on and working your business. So we're really excited about that. And we all opened up a 5th room, and the 5th room is color analysis. Amy is confident that she can analyze you on the screen. Okay. So she'll give key benefits and points. So I know all you guys are going to want to go on her class, right? But we're not going to start it for Thursday. I think it's going to be Sunday. Okay. And it's each time, it's 7 o'clock Sunday and 7 o'clock Thursday. Okay. You don't have to commit to being on any of it. Just invite people to come on and let us know so that we know. Okay. And then if you, for my regular unit, if you don't have samples, I can help you out to send samples to people initially. But we also will have, Amy has a secretary that will send stuff, for a very low cost. I mean, she's really not, it's like probably she's gonna make $1 or $2 off of each mailing, just for her time. And if you've ever tried to get one of those packets together, it takes some time, and she's got to get the right stamps and all that kind of stuff. So she'll send it out for you. Okay. So that's Spa Suites. So I really would love to see some more participation. And so we have masking is one room. We have foot spa, which we're encouraging them to do the foot spa. So they get, and I bought these little bead bags. They're on Amazon for like $6, and they're tiny little bead bags with a Ziploc, and you can squeeze step 1, 2, and 3 in there, and then just label it 1, 2, 3. And then you could put Mint Bliss in another bead bag, and you can mail all that for like next to nothing to them. And then they're going to come in the spa suite. They'll find out about the toning body lotion and other products. And then of course there's a sheet at the end for them to decide the big package, the middle package, the small package, but it's all related to what room they're in. Okay. So we have the masking, we have the foot spa, we have the glam that I'm teaching, and then we have the skincare, and now we'll have the color. Okay. And of course, Amy will, convince them now you're a summer and you need to change all your makeup, and it's only going to cost you this much. So, yeah, so we're really, really excited about it, putting a lot into it. So, okay. And I will repost it all because I know things get lost in our Facebook group, and I'm sorry about that. I don't know what to do, but it's algorithms. So the more that you can comment, the more alive our group gets. Even if you hug it, like it, love it, say this is cool, I don't even care. Just please keep it going. Um, okay, so Beth said, I have 2 weeks. I have about 6 people doing it. A lot of remember me for the future. Okay. So is that the people that you asked to be in it? Okay. Gotcha. Okay. Are you using Susan's scripts when you reach out to them? You are. Okay. So you just might need some new people. So this week. Um, this is a perfect week to go down the Walmart aisle because everybody's there buying candy. You have an audience right there, and you just turn around and just say, hey, you know what? Here's a sample. If you have the samples on you, here's a sample. I'm with Mary Kay Cosmetics, and we're doing a fun little spa suites. There's no obligation. I would love for you to be my guest, and you can warm chatter, you know, um, or something, like there's a lot of ways to get people. I was in Aldi Friday, and a gal, these little cute little kids, I said, are those your children? Because they called her mommy. And, she didn't look like she could be that old. And she said, oh, no, I have a daycare in my home. Well, she's now a possible recruit because she's going to be moving, and she is not going to do the daycare thing again until she can open up a real daycare instead of out of her home because there's a lot of regulations. So, I'm inviting her to the spa suites because I really wanted her to come over for a facial and be wowed by the pink office, but it's not going to work out. And it doesn't always work out. And that's why we have this plan B in place. So I'm really loving it because things get old. Like if I don't get her on something quick, it'll be old. So I'm still saying though, reach out to the old too, if you've got, old, ways to get a hold of people as well. But we're really suggesting that you ask like a friend, a neighbor, a sister, and a current customer to come on and be your guest and give us feedback. And I'm doing a $15 gift card, Mary Kay gift card, if they come on. Okay. So that's what I'm offering. So,
Okay.
Beth's been going through her phone. Cheryl Venmo'd me. Yay, this will be awesome. And then I've had a lot of non-responses. Lily, wait, I also had a lot of non-responses, but when I included no obligation to purchase, and that got a lot of people to jump on it. Okay. So you're saying people got the package, they got the package because you tracked it, Lily, and they're not answering you? Can you?
Like when I texted people, I got a bunch of like no one responded. Like it just said like delivered or like read, and like I didn't want to like bother them, so I didn't like follow up again. So, but when then I started adding like no obligation to purchase at the bottom, they were like, "Oh, really? Okay, I'll do it." Like, so I think that was a big thing to put. Like, I don't know if Beth's putting that in her messages or not, but
Oh, so you're saying to get them to say yes. So not
yeah,
the ones that you sent the box to, they're not responding. It's the ones that you had sent out and then you didn't put the no obligation.
yeah, because I think when I originally texted people, they thought it was like they were going to be obligated to buy what they tried. And when I said like, no, this is completely free, like, and then they used it for 5 days, they were like, oh my gosh, like I need this.
Mm.
So
Oh my gosh. What I got an idea. For the next 3 days, just wash your face with soap and water. You'll be
So
you'll be crying, right?
I'm right now thinking about it.
Yeah. Absolutely. Okay, I just posted this in our group. So hopefully I can tell you, read this to you really quick. Because it's just hot off the press about people. Get rid of. Okay. Oh, and one thing about the group, you guys, make sure that you've gone in to the little notification, the little bell, the three dots, and then you go to notifications and make sure that we're not on highlight, that we're on every post that you get, because otherwise you won't see everything. And I know I've told you guys this a billion times, but please do that. Okay. Um, all right. So right now, every single person that you know that purchases from you or that you know, okay, is a great way you're going to sell to them for their beautiful look, glowing skin for the holidays. You're going to get their wish list and you're going to get their gift list, okay? So that's one thing. Husbands, I just Phil went and actually made a delivery for me today, but I had the man on the phone with Phil, making sure he's like, okay, Mr. O'Brien, like he's got his phone and he goes, and said, yeah, I'm Tim. And he goes, no, no, that's what it was. He goes, hi, because he drove up in the pink Cadillac and he goes, and he's meeting him at like a Jiffy Lube. So it could just be any guy walking up the pink Cadillac. So he's like, your name? And he goes, Tim. And Phil goes, last name? He said O'Brien. Anyway, so I'm like, hey, Phil, put him on the phone. So I got him on the phone and I said, hey, your wife, now she didn't want the receipt in the bag. Is that funny? So I said, he goes, does she need to pay you? I said, oh, it's all taken care of. And I said, but I just wanted you to know that she has a huge list of stuff that she wants. And he goes, oh, good, for the holidays. And then he said, actually, her birthday's coming up at the end of the month. So he's like, please text me. So men don't know what to do. Okay. They don't have a wife like me who I already have a list. I already have an Amazon list, you know, but you know what I'm saying? So, right. Are you putting your head down like that, Lily? Okay. So, gift alert, gifts, 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 gifts. Um, and oh, I do have to tell you this. Let's see, double credit. Don't forget. So everybody try to max out with that extra $500 wholesale. It's going to count as instead of being 1,000, it's going to count as 2,000. Let's see. Did you know that 57% of workers consider extra holiday jobs to consider getting extra holiday jobs to cope with rising costs? So our pilot plan is really great to get them involved in that. And don't forget, you've got to get your money out of ProPay. You need to any orders that are unsettled, like if you put them in and um, you didn't like put down that they're paid and finished, that you have to click. I forget what it says, but click through all the way because if it's pending, it's not going to get carried over in the Mary Kay system. Okay. And they're only going to go back 2 years. So that's not really great for us that have customers for that long. But anybody that you look, if you want to keep what they did, you need to just copy it and put it in the notes. They're keeping all the notes. Does that make sense? Yes, complete them, Beth. Yes, that's correct. I think I put that they paid and then completed because I don't know if it completes without paying, right? Does it still make them pending? I think it does. Okay. So that's huge because sometimes I forget that, oh yeah, they Venmoed me and I didn't put anything. Okay. So you want to make sure that you do that. I don't know I couldn't get a hold of anybody to find out if you have to set up Stripe right now, but I think we should just wait a second and wait till November 1st to find out what the company wants to do. Make sure your website is up to date. Make sure that you have your payment and your Social Security on Mary Kay under the profile. Okay. So you go under profile and you need to put your social security because they're going to start keeping track of your paying that way. And also they're not going to pay you through ProPay how they paid you for recruiting. Okay. If you order a large number of Mint Bliss, the company oh yes, they may put your order on hold. I caught that for Joanne. She had 100 of them and the company twice they did that. Okay.
Yeah, I had to call him again today.
Okay. So they're thinking you did it wrong. So far that we still have socks, but I do not expect those socks to go any longer than this month. So get them if you really love them because they're really great. Okay. Um, and I think that's it. Our next regular meeting is going to be on the 10th, but we will be meeting next Monday here again on this. And so really we only have 2 more meetings in person besides our Christmas party. So I'm going to put a Christmas party thing out and you guys can put dates that sound good. Lily, when are you back home? In December.
It should be the 13th.
Good. Yeah, we usually do our
Yeah.
parties around like the 18th or something like that. I have to,
Okay. I'll be home then.
yeah. Does Sundays work for everybody? Sunday afternoon? Does that work for you, Cheryl? Okay. Yeah. All right. Nina, you're off on Sunday, right? Good. Okay. Oh, yeah, that'll be good. Okay, good. All right. So, yeah, I'm so excited, you guys. This is the happiest time of the year, like with our business. And then next in January, people are like, now it's time to take care of me. So really, this is the hype of our business right now. And then, of course, we get into Valentine's Day and Mother's Day and Father's Day and all that. So it's always good, always good because we got to think gifting. Now is where you can really turn your dial up with your customers on gifts because people are lost and they want a value right now too. That's why if you bought some of those boxes, it's really great. Fill some boxes, put it on your private group, text pictures to your customers, you know, something to just keep generating that I'm your gift girl. Don't even worry about slaving and running it here and there. I'm your girl. Oh, and the Amazon thing, I would wait and to talk to your customers until next week about it, but do let them know Mary Kay had to come become a presence on Amazon because there were so many illegal sellers and that it was causing a lot of trouble. They were selling junk, they were selling, repurposed uh, oil-free eye makeup remover filled with water, like, you know, just porch pirates stealing our products and then putting them up, and then of course there's the untrustworthy Mary Kay people, whoever they were, that the company would keep shutting their stores down and just spending so much money on that. So they had to do it this way. 5 items are on there, they're higher price, so our customers won't want to pay it. But you know what? You can't always know that because some of them might think, oh, she's going through a hard time. Her dad, like thinking about me, oh, her dad's not doing so well. I'll not bother her and I'll just order a set from Mary Kay directly online. People will think that. So you have to educate them not to do that. That is not really a platform for them to shop on. That your My Shop is where they should be shopping. Where do I put my social in touch? What do you mean? What's that mean? You know?
I figured it out.
Got 2 minutes. Okay,
It's a
what do you
little
mean?
like a little icon. It's not in your picture, but I figured
Yeah.
Pam Reese said, oh, it's like a silhouette or something, and you click on that, and I was able to
Yes.
sure it's
Yes.
on there.
It's up there. Any questions?
Yeah, I found it.
Minutes here. 1 minute. Okay. So who's gonna at least try to get some people on either Thursday night or Sunday night? Thank you. Just come on so you can see how good it is. I promise it's just getting better every time we're getting better. So, all right, who's gonna book, sell, and recruit?
I do it. I'm
I'm
gonna do
gonna
it.
do it. I'm gonna do it.
Gonna make the girls look cute.
I'm gonna
I'm
do it.
gonna
I'm
do
gonna
it.
do
I'm
it.
gonna do it.
Who's gonna be a bright new star?
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it.
Who's gonna earn a brand new car and wear a director's suit?
I'm gonna do it. I'm
All
gonna do
right.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, yes, Lily, I took that as a commitment. Okay. It's gonna be all the rage and walk across the seminar stage and get their diamond ring from Mary Kay. Oh my gosh. All right. Woohoo! Go do it, girls. All right. Thanks so much for being on, and I will put the recording in as well on our Facebook page.
it.
All right. Stop recording. How do I stop it?